Hi, Jared Petty here for IGN, joined by
Brendan. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, Brendan?
Good.
I'm glad to hear it. So, Witcher 3 is coming to PC, and that means mods. Mods!
Can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either. We can't wait so much, in fact, that even though we're not mod creators, we thought we'd give you guys some ideas for things we'd love to see. Now,
I made a mod once, Jared.
What's that?
I made a mod once.
What mod did you make?
It was a Dragon Age Origins mod.
Okay, that's exciting.
It wasn't that great. It was a campaign.
But you made it.
But I made it.
That's okay. So that's bodacious.
Mods always excite me.
Yeah.
So there are so many possibilities. Look at GTA, for instance. I mean, you can have the craziest stuff or the most needed stuff that you didn't know you needed.
Yeah, exactly. And so we just kind of sat down and looked at that. What are some crazy things? What are some things we'd like to be able to do? What are some total conversions? I'm big into total conversion mods. So let's start with your first idea, which was horse car.
Horse cars.
Horse cars.
Because we know in Witcher 3, Geralt can ride a horse, and you have a stamina level. There's a fear level. You can go really fast. It's a huge, huge open landscape. Lots of big areas to explore. Why not explore them faster with a car?
So what kind of car would you want to drive around the world?
I don't know. I mean, I would hope that there'd be a selection, like a Ferrari or just like, a Mustang, because Mustang horses, get it?
Ah, I see what you did there. But I'm hoping for like
just
a Jurassic...
ram right into like a monster. Just like, oh, it's an ogre.
What about one of those sweet like Jeep Land Cruiser things from Jurassic Park?
Ooh,
I want to drive that around because you got the monsters.
You get the Master Cycle from Mario Kart 8's Hyrule DLC. It looks like Epona.
That would be amazing. So number 2, you'd also like to be able to play as Ciri.
Yeah, I mean, she's playable in some form. We know that based on the trailers and stuff that you get to play her in certain areas,
right,
but only in kind of like selected parts. She's not in like the main campaign, as you could call it, I guess. So what if from the get-go you play as Ciri instead of Geralt, and that includes all the cutscenes or cinematics or all the dialogue options would just be her instead of Geralt.
Instead of Geralt. Is she pursuing Geralt the whole game?
Yeah,
okay, that would be
turn on its head.
Wow, reversal. And then again, talking about playing as other characters, what about Yennefer or Tryst Miracle?
Yeah, being able to play as like a mage would be a totally different experience, because you'd be able to use more science spells and more like magical range attacks, but maybe your melee, your melee game is not all that strong.
And let's bring it down here. You'd also be able to drive crows through people's eyeballs.
Yes.
And that would be a lot of fun.
Yes.
So number 4, an idea here. What about the reverse hunt? Geralt's always hunting monsters, but what if you were a monster hunting Geralt?
It's pretty much Evolve Witcher edition.
Yeah, I'm good with this. So you're hunting Geralt, or you're just hunting random villagers, or just wreaking havoc.
I would like to be that giant griffin just going like up, snatching horses, snatching people.
Sounds like a lot of fun to me. Number 5, what about a world state switcher? So okay, we know that Witcher has a bunch of different endings, and you get to the end of the game. What about the ability to go through and change the conditions of the world at will, so that you're at any of the endings or any of the changes you made in the open world, so you can experience the game all its different ways?
Yeah, let's face it. This game is really, really long. By the time you get to the end of that journey, you have made countless decisions, and you got ending 24.
Right.
So you have to go back and play again for the giant ending. So I like to be able to go, what about this one? Just press a switch.
I like that idea too. Next one, infection. So every game's got to have a zombie mod. So we thought, how would this work? We got this big open map to work with here. So you're a zombie or a zombie character, and as long as you continue infecting other characters, you're in the game. If you get killed without infecting anybody, you're out, and you're just trying to spread the plague to the whole map, which means you can be.
That reminds me, they made a mod like that for Elder Scrolls Oblivion. It was a zombie mod, and since it was an open world, it was constantly advancing. Even if you were like sleeping in like the Imperial City, the plague would spread from like Bruma to like another city. People would have barricades, and it was like really cool to see it unfold. Whether or you're not, you actually participate. You can just watch it unfold around you.
Yep. Somebody please make this. Also, zombie monsters.
We all love zombie monsters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a trope, but it's a good trope. Also, licensed content. Yeah, that's right. So, I can't encourage you to make this, but if somebody theoretically were to make, Star Wars,
Disney
Harry Potter,
Infinity now featuring The Witcher.
Exactly. Yeah. I want a Harry Potter one. But yeah, there'd be a lot of different ways. So, but I would never encourage anyone to do that, nor would you. Next one. I'd like to see a tactics game. I'd like to see that all these landscapes and vistas, kind of a squad-based Myth the
Give it like a
Fallen
Total
Lords.
War.
Yeah,
mod.
exactly. And maybe
that.
not with a huge army, but with like some of the monsters and able to pair them against each other and have tactical control and see them fight it out.
Or even maybe transforming like some of like the card game stuff into an actual visual thing. So instead of just playing the cards, you're summoning giant armies.
so
Yu-Gi-Oh
good.
style.
Wow, okay, I love that. And finally, a simple scenario editor so that people can easily create their own content
Like
even if
me.
they're not skilled at modding. Yeah, like you.
Like make some campaigns and quests.
So guys, what do you want to see in Witcher 3? Let us know what kind of mods you'd like to come out, and for everything related to witching, witchers, all things witchery, witchables? Yeah, witchables.
Like Lunchables.
Like Lunchables, tiny little witches that you devour. Anything witcher, stay with your friends here at IGN.